This question is asking us to do the definite integral from from 0 to ln 3 of e to the 2x minus x with respect to x. So just like the previous question, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by making my life easier and using my anti-differentiation law, or my definite integral laws, and split this up into two different integrals, namely the integral from 0 to ln 3 of e to the 2x minus the integral from 0 to ln 3 of x. And I guess I should put some dx's here. Okay, now that it's in this form, I can do the antidifferentiation of each of these integrations on their own. So the antiderivative of e to the 2x is 1/2 e to the 2x, and I'm going to evaluate that from 0 to ln 3. I'm going to subtract off the antiderivative of x. The antiderivative of x is 1/2 x squared. I'm going to evaluate that from 0 to ln 3. So what I do now is I take the top number here, this ln 3, and I plug it in. So I get 1/2 e to the 2 ln 3. And I subtract off what I get when I plug 0 into what's inside these brackets. So that would be 1/2 e to the 2 times 0. The next thing I do is I move over to this integration and I plug in ln 3 into this. This becomes 1/2 ln 3 squared. And then I subtract off what I get when I plug 0 in. This becomes 1/2 0 squared. And if I take this a little bit further, I can simplify this. This becomes 1/2 e to the ln 3 squared, just by our rules of the natural logarithm. And I subtract off 1/2 e to the 2 times 0. 2 times 0 is 0. E to the 0 is 1, so this just becomes 1/2 times 1. I subtract off 1/2 ln 3 squared, because I move this negative inside. And then, in theory, I would add whatever this number is, but of course this number is just 0 squared, which is 0 times 1/2, so that's just 0, so I can just leave it like that. Now if I look closely at this, I have e to the ln of 3 halves, and of course this ends up being just 3 to the power of 2, which is just 9. And I subtract off 1/2, and this becomes minus 1/2 ln 3 squared. And therefore, I have 9 halves minus 1/2, which is just 8 halves, so that's just 4, minus 1/2 ln 3 squared, which is the final answer.